Hello and welcome back to another video Magical. Today we are back with another crypto video, and ladies and gentlemen, this is not just any other crypto video. This is a SparkSwap crypto video with a nice huge update, honestly, that makes it more bullish, which also follows the reason why I'm going to be investing $500 into Spark. Yes, you heard it. I'll be investing $500 into Spark, and I have calculated it. If I have done that, I will earn my spot in the top 25 holders of the Spark token, which I'm quite happy with, or 1.6% of the top 1.6 percentile of the holders. I think they have around I'm not sure how many holders. How many was it again? They have 1.4k holders. Pretty good amount of holders. But guys, let's focus on what is the update. Why am I bullish? And it's been such a long time since I've made a video on SparkSwap, guys. Honestly, because it's doing this thing. I'm not like, it doesn't need to make a video. If I didn't make a video about something, it doesn't mean that it's no longer bullish. No. This is my Sparkler. Okay, I've invested a lot of money into this, and obviously you guys already know the Spark price plummeted, and it kind of makes sense, right? The hype phase, it was overvaluated way too soon. You know what I mean? And I think right now we have found, and this is why actually it's a key moment that I'm looking at the graph right now. Okay, not just, okay, yeah, the upgrade, which we're going to talk about what they changed. I generally feel like we have actually reached the bottom. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you walk and talk and act like a whale. You don't rush buying into things. You don't FOMO in. No. You wait till you buy things when it's at their lowest. Okay, you look at things, because guys, most things that pump, they're gonna come right down. Look at Elliot's wave. You know what I mean? You got the hype phase, whatever, and then you got the correction waves. Okay, unless you're long, unless you're a short-term buyer, yeah, follow the trend. Your trend is your friend. But if you're long-term thinking about what's gonna be in half a year, in a year time, you know, give it some time. Let the graph come back, correct itself, and yeah, and there you go. That's your time to strike. Which is what I'm doing today with a two bird one stone type of video, where I'm also going to talk about the updates. And yeah, I just wanted to give actually a big thanks to the guy who shed light into SparkSwap. It's not like I forgot about it, but he did remind me. He said, she said, I'm also interested in your thoughts on SparkSwap in the rich or hard ecosystem. Thank you very much for that comment, because literally this is the reason for your comment. Is the reason why I'm investing $500 in this, and it's adding to my portfolio. And guys, remember, diversify your portfolio is the number way to have yourself be protected against, risks. As you guys know, this is crypto. This is speculative play. Anything can go to zero. Okay, if you're putting all your eggs in one basket and that goes to zero, that's gonna basically end your crypto portfolio, crypto career, whatever you call it, really. So the more eggs you have in different baskets, the less significant a loss of one project would be on your portfolio. Simple as that, really. Anyways, nonetheless, I just want to quickly, before we get into the updates and what I truly think about the new farm. Yes, there is a new farm that is making 400 plus APR right now. But before we jump into that and how you can make 1% plus per day in SparkSwap, I want to thank my DeFi Insider members. Thank you for supporting me, and I hope you've been enjoying your time as a member, watching all those member exclusive videos on what I'm holding. That's on the secret. So yeah, thank you to TY Mo, Carolina, Dapfomo, Degista, Mo, Art, Anthony, Mad, and the new member Tony. Welcome. And yeah, anyways, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the changes that has happened. Let's look at their latest tweet. New farm launch. Today we're launching the Spark/S DAI, which I believe S stands for synthetic DAI, farm on SparkSwap. This will add more routing options, allowing you to more seamlessly swap on our DEX. It will help deepen the liquidity of Spark with a stable coin, helping to maintain the floor price, as it will no longer be quite as reliant on the price appreciation of PLS. Which I think is a very great move, right? Now, if you have two tokens, right, that are variable, one token could go down, it'll bring the other one down. But now when you peg it, or basically pair it up with a stable coin, you know what I mean? External conditions are no longer a thing. you only have how is SparkSwap doing within itself, right? It's like it's pivoting with, a stable floor. It's just a $1 peg, so it makes it safer, honestly, right? So I really do like that, actually. We'll also have yet another revenue stream on our ARB bot, arbitrage bot, that will flow into Sparkler to boost everyone's bags. Very enticing indeed to enter the SparkSwap and DCA into that. But, the APR on it is not really that attractive, so I'm not going to be taking any actions on that so far, yet with today's money. But yeah, looking at the farms, what has changed really, guys? And it is what you're looking at right now. SparkSwap has a new liquidity pool, which is with SDAI, and I have commented on their Telegram, link in the description to everything, obviously about them, to their white paper, to the website and everything. I asked, I was like, quick question, is SDAI a clone of DAI from Ethereum, but on their version 2 of SparkSwap? And then AJ, the man himself, he said, no, it's synthetic DAI, fully collateralized through the bridge and our reserves. So that's a fair enough. But again, if we want to look at, obviously, SDAI, the graph itself, pretty stable, acts like a normal $1 peg. So that's really good, looking at the history. What they say, history doesn't repeat itself, but it often rhymes. So it's looking pretty good here. So yeah, and aside from that, just looking at the liquidity pools available, obviously the biggest one is still going to be WPLS, but it will slowly feed into other stuff. So WPLS right now, liquidity has 155k, with the second biggest one is, oh wait, no, I'm hugely wrong on that. It's actually 1 million in the SparkSwap liquidity, not the V1 Pulsechain liquidity. I'm just looking at so many different icons right now. It's mixing me up. But yeah, you can see this is on Pulsechain. Obviously, we don't really care about buying Spark through Pulsechain, right? And I don't really advise to, but even though the liquidity is pretty healthy, so you can actually buy as much as you want from there. But obviously, the best thing to do is to buy it from the normal SparkSwap, because the liquidity there is the thickest, 1 million liquidity, which will take a hell of a long time to transfer into the SDAI side of things, right? Because now you want more people to invest in the new farm, which will obviously go into the liquidity. And speaking of the new farm, ladies and gentlemen, there you go, there you have it. A way for you to make 384% APR, ladies and gentlemen. This is obviously percentage without yield. It's not an APY, this is an APR, annual percentage return. Okay, it's not a yield, so you don't need to compound daily. And there you go. Right now it's going to be 1.05%. But remember, guys, this is farms, and this is the reason why I'm not really going to enter I won't be a farmer, but I'll still be an investor. Okay, and actually I don't really want to talk any longer without taking action, because I just want to secure my investment. I'm going to be investing, as I said, around that $500 range. So I'm just going to put 0.0000 512. I mean, let's go 8. You know what, fine, let's just take 9 million pulse. I like to keep things very even numbers, so let's go like this. 0.000 I think that's good. Yep, 0.000. Yes, I wish there was commas. That should be a feature they should add. But yeah, that's 9 million right in front of you guys, and that would give me 4,100 Spark, which is, I'm quite happy with this. Make sure the slippage is set to low. Confirm, accept. Let us see this happen. As I said, guys, I won't be entering the farm, but I will be an investor. I don't really see the farm as any, not significant to me right now, to be honest with you, just because, like, impermanent loss, because I feel like right now SparkSwap is in a place, especially with the bull run coming soon. You never know how rapid things can grow, where I'll miss out some of that gains, impermanent loss, some of that gains, just because I've been in the, we can actually check a impermanent loss calculator. We can literally just check it right now and do a quick simulation. Let's just say token A right now is at 0.1. This is Spark, and the dollar itself is pegged at 1, and in the future is pegged at 1. But let's say this goes to $2 in the future. The loss, ladies and gentlemen, is 57%. Do you get what I'm saying now? So now if I held it, I now would have had, if I held it to liquid, as in just normal tokens in my wallet, I would have 10,500 if I invested $500 in Spark, $500 in DAI. But now if it was in a liquidity pool, my total, if I put 500 and 500 in liquidity pool or farm basically, it would be worth 4.4k. So you see what I'm missing out on. Now obviously it would be nice if it would probably be slightly more, because if this doesn't take into account the returns, which basically could be 1%, could be 0.5%, it will go lower, right? Because that's another thing that happens with these farms. Okay, guys, these farms are on there's those APRs are not fixed. They go down over time and they reduce as more players join in, as the higher the TVL, because there's more shares for you to transfer, so the APR naturally goes down, and there's nothing wrong to it. And obviously the earlier you are on farms, the more money you'll make, right? So for me, not really worth it for me, but it's still very good. Okay, it's giving you 1% a day. Like if you put in if you put in let's say 5,000, that's literally $50 a day. $50 a day. You know what I mean? Which you put that in for like another 7 days, it will be a good amount, like $300, $3,500, not 35, jeez, $350, good amount. You know what I mean? And then that's it. Keep it for as long as the APR is high, and then if you had enough of it, cash it out. That's the strategy, ladies and gentlemen. But keep in mind of the deposit and withdrawal fee. The withdrawal fee is 0% to enter it, but 2% to leave it. So that means that you need to anticipate the tax. So if you're gonna enter for 2 days and then leave, you're basically gonna be evened out. So keep that in mind. It's basically worth 2 days. Okay. So make the best of it. I mean, as well, if you have any other tokens that are just laying down, Pulse and PLS, right? Those two tokens, they move actually in correlation. So impermanent loss in this will probably be absolutely amazing, because like, look, let's say PLS is like at 1, this is at 1, and then they both move in correlation. So let's say, for example, this is at 2. So let's say both of them do a 10x. So it'll be 10 and 20. Look, 0% impermanent loss, because they both move at the same. Yes, they are in different valuation, but because they move in the same correlation, same ratio, you'll have 0% impermanent loss. So this is why Pulse X and PLS LP is really good. This is why, what else? Hex PLS, kind of. This is really good, but obviously look at this. It's 24% APR, which is 0.07 per day. It could be worth to some people. Okay, it's still better than just leaving it in your wallet collecting dust, when here it could be collecting you some extra cash, right? And remember, this is not locked. This is the beauty of farms, honestly. But this one again is 0.08. So if you put in $1,000, that would basically be 80 cents, I believe, a day. Let's calculate that real quick. $1,000 times 0.008. Wait. Oh, it's not better then. Okay. Am I doing it right? I feel like I'm not. Is it really $8 if you put in $1,000 into this? Let's double check, ladies and gentlemen. No, I really don't think it is. So times this, times it by 100. No, jeez. Divided. I'm doing something wrong. Divided by 100. Times it by the $1,000 that you want to invest. Yeah, it's 80 cents. I was correct. So I mean, if you invest $1,000, 80 cents. If you invest, $5,000, it would be $4 a day. Which, to be honest with you, it's not that bad. 4 times, I don't know, 4 times 300 something. Would kind of give you almost 1,000 per year, right? But again, obviously, I'm just here. It's just better than collecting dust, okay? But ladies and gentlemen, SparkSwap is bullish. Honestly, the reason why I'm investing this $500 and adding it to my portfolio, $500 is not a small change to me, but I generally feel like SparkSwap, it could be the pancake swap of Pulsechain. Now, listen, I love Pulse X, okay? but there will always be room for top 3 dexes, top 2 dexes, right? I made a video on 9inch. I'm not 100% sure with 9inch. I might DCA into that. I'm going to keep analyzing the floor, because that's where I'm really going to invest in. I'm not going to rush any investment opportunity. It's going to come to me. Okay. If someone makes a comment to make a video about 9inch, then I'll take that as a sign, but nobody has, so I'm not. Really. Well, not really, but you know, I will do my own research and stuff, keeping my own. I really recommend using watch lists, by the way. Okay, because you know, look at this watch list, guys. Pulsechain has been absolutely bullish the past few days. What I've been telling you guys about. You know, everyone's FUDing and stuff. Look, you had your chance to buy, and now bear is almost 6 million. You know what I mean? Almost a 3x. A lot of things are going up. Like, look at this, ATROPA, 4 million plus. You know, so these were your bonus. BTC was literally $56. It's on its way to reach triple digits again. You know, guys, and remember, I told you the bull run is coming, so we might even not see these numbers again. But hey, I'm not sure. It could be the fake out where it could dip it in and then go up. Because remember, we still have a long half of the rest of December. So, you know, as I said, don't expect too much. So this, to me, is surprising, but don't expect too much in December because, as I said, not going to move a lot. But this is great news because Pulsechain, guys, everything great is happening in Pulsechain. Pulsechain is capable of doing everything that it is doing right now. PDAI is such a great narrative. ATROPA ecosystem, such a great narrative with the wave theory, Hart's law as well. You know, everything is in action in Pulsechain. It's really true DeFi. SparkSwap, I'm trading this, and my investment in this is as if it's cake from PancakeSwap. Yes, this is why I'm investing my $500, and I'll happily sleep. I don't care if this price goes down by 20%, 30%. Nah, I'm holding. What's 30% in another 2-3 weeks when it could be, I don't know, back to $2, back to $5, $10, $20 in bull run time? Crazy numbers. Life-changing money. Think like a whale, you'll become a whale. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are good. And I'm really happy that I'm top 25 SparkSwap holder. That's kind of sick. You know what I mean? 1.7 percentile, top 1% percentile. Yes, it does make me feel good, okay? But hey, because it's a great project, guys. It is a great project. It's a great exchange, okay? You know what I mean? The name is not cringy. And it's doing this thing. It's constantly updating stuff. Look at this, farms. Add stuff that are trendy, nice. It's acting like a Atro farm. I really like Atro farm, to be honest with you guys. But also like this as well. But by the way, don't spend your time in those single-sided staking pools. They're not really worth your time, guys. Okay, it's literally, oh my god, 4% initial fee, and it literally gives you 2% APR. Like, guys, would you really put your WPLS and make in a year make 2% when literally the deposit fee is 4%? So it will take you 2 years to pay back the. It doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? You get me? But you know, it's the thing. You know, they put things for fools and they make money from them. And that's great. That's fine with me, honestly. Like, it is what it is, right? It's like stuff. You know, are you paying for the value or are you paying for this? You know. Anyways, Sparkler, again, I'm really on the fence. I'm not really going to invest in that. I'm happy as an investor, as I said, not as a Sparkler. I'm not going to DC in the Sparkler. But hey, you know, at least I actually have $15, I believe. I think my internet is kind of messing up now. So it's a great time to end the video. Listen up, ladies and gentlemen. This is the video that you've asked for. So again, thank you to the legend who commented. You know, let me know what you guys think about any other project they want me to make a video on. Please as well. Join my Telegram link in the description for Farmers Community. 234 members. Follow me on Twitter. 230 plus followers. Can reach 300, can reach 400, 500. Thank you. And you can become a DeFi Insider today and look at every other token that I'm holding that's not in Pulsechain. That's very bullish. That's making you returns. Okay, not financial advice. Obviously, I'm just showing you guys projects that I'm holding that's not Pulsechain. Okay, it's just a review. And I give a little bit of insight here and there. Okay, I'm going to end the video there. And yeah, thank you very much. Oh, yeah, my internet is really tripping. All right, guys, take care.